y'all, welcome back to my channel. That's in the Lounge Room. It's your girl Lady J, where I bring you the latest in female rap tea as well as a little bit of urban news. So go ahead while you're here, hit the like button, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel, and let's go ahead and get into a few topics today. So first off, I want to start off with Miss Amala, aka Doja Cat. So recently, there has been a lot of talk on Twitter about the lane in which people consider Doja Cat to really be in when it comes to pop or rap, even more so after her Rolling Stone interview, where she recently said that people who don't consider her a rapper don't really know what they're talking about, in which I honestly agree, because if we can call Drake a rapper, then Doja can be a rapper, because Drake sings and raps as well. If Young Blue can be considered a rapper, if Kanye can be considered a rapper, if Andre 3000 can be considered a rapper, if Future and Ty Dolla $ign are considered rappers, Young Thug and even Lizzo are considered rappers, then Doja Cat is most certainly considered a rapper, because all those people do singing records as well as rap. So, and half those people do auto-tune, if you want to be honest, but that's what you call multi-talented, especially Drake. Lauryn Hill did it, and even Nicki Minaj does it. Nicki is actually notorious for singing and rapping all on one song. There is even some songs where it's just mostly her singing, but we know she is a fire lyricist. We know not to play with Nicki's pen. So they did this to Nicki when she came into the game. They wanted to box her in. So is Doja a singer? Yes. Is she also a rapper? Yes, she is. Why do people have a problem with her doing both? I don't understand why these labels and the general public want to box these artists in so bad, because look at Roddy Ricch. He attempts to sing and they still classify him as a rapper, so let Doja do both. At the same time though, Doja has yet to do a full-on rap or hip-hop album. Her albums are a mix of her singing and rapping on the same song with more of a pop melody, which is nice, but if she really wants to shut the haters up, her next album should be her getting into her hip-hop bag. Like, she can have one or two singing songs or a couple records where she rap and sing, but the majority of the body of the album should be hip-hop. That would shut a lot of people up, since they want to come for her pen, because even her label has compared her to being more like Lady Gaga than Nicki Minaj, which is not true. I see way too much of Nicki Minaj Roman Reloaded in Doja than I see Lady Gaga. They even tried to compare Nicki to Gaga when Nicki was fresh on the scene after her Pink Friday debut. Just because they like to be animated and colorful don't really make them no Lady Gaga. I don't even think Gaga would agree with that. But of course, let me know your thoughts. Why or why don't you consider Doja Cat a rapper, even though she clearly raps? Let me know below. Now, the next topic I want to discuss is Hollywood unlocks Jason Lee doing an interview and continuing this sorry saga of the Queen of Rap title, because you know, ever since Halle Berry made that little comment about Cardi B last month being the Queen of Hip Hop, everybody got their 2 cents to answer about there being so-called more than one Queen of Hip Hop. So this is what Jason had to say.
Ultimately, I was a Nicki Minaj fan. I still listen to her music. I'm not a bar by any measure, thank God. But I do like Nicki Minaj. I think she's one of the many queens of hip hop, but she's not the only queen. And I think that we have to get to a place where we can set our differences aside for the sake of the culture and move it forward. I know she reached out to me to talk. We never did. And that's okay if we never do. But ultimately, one day I hope to sit down and talk to her too.
Now, I could care less if Nicki Minaj and Jason Lee ever reconcile. I wouldn't trust him, but that's just me. He has dragged Nicki and said some pretty distasteful things about her, in my opinion, so I hope Nicki continues to pay him dust. But in regard to the Queen of Hip Hop, my thing is, nobody said Nicki Minaj was the only queen. We just said she is the queen, as in the supreme queen, the reigning one. There is no two reigning supreme queens of London or Wales, okay? There can't be two reigning supreme queens of hip-hop. So who do the rap girls constantly get compared to, good or bad, when they do something or accomplish something or don't accomplish something? Who name always get brought in comparison with other rap girls by, you know, these fan bases? Nicki Minaj. Even the people who claim not to like her steady bring her name up when their fave does something or doesn't do something, and yet get upset when people say this is why Nicki Minaj is the standard. She doesn't have to really do anything, and yet people will still make headlines with her name, or she's trending on Twitter or on another fan base's mind, because all the rap girls gotta get compared to her in some way, some form, some fashion. They are always asked about her in interviews, and a lot of these rap girls are inspired by Nicki, as they have even admitted themselves. They want that Nicki feature. Okay, because they know the power it holds. As much of a legend Kim is, they ain't itching or knocking down Lil Kim's door for a collab. They ain't out here trying to get a Missy feature or a Queen Latifah feature. They ain't even trying to get a Foxy feature, except for Nicki, because she put her on her Queen album. She got that Foxy feature because she always looked up to Foxy, and she even tried to get Remy Ma on a record. So what does that tell you? Why have these labels been called out for trying to pay upcoming female artists to beef with Nicki Minaj? What does that tell you? So you can let me know your thoughts on that. Now, moving on to my last topic. Speaking of OG female rappers and Lil Kim, Cardi B apparently was sticking up for Lil Kim because if you didn't know, Lil Kim recently put out a song with a music video called Big Sienna Poppy, and people have been dragging her for this song. Now, I was at first going to do a review over this song until it was brought to my attention via Twitter that this was just something fun to do for her movie she has coming out with Nick Cannon tomorrow called Miracles Across 125th Street. Now, this is my first time really hearing of this movie. It's not coming out in cinema. It's premiering on VH1 as a holiday special. And this was just something comical to do for the movie as it pertains to, her character. But a lot of people, including the general public and most blogs, didn't get that memo or impression because it really wasn't specifically mentioned upon release. So like I say, people were clowning Kim for this song in the video. And, Cardi sees all of what's being said on Twitter as it pertains to the female rap girls and herself. And she called people out for coming for Kim. So a Twitter user said that it was really upsetting to watch Kim get bullied, mocked, and disrespected by thousands of people online, and this is what Cardi had to say in response. I'm so tired of it and it's heartbreaking. She is so sweet, supportive, a real effing legend. I remember when I used to beef with B-words and I used to put on my MySpace her song F You. I think it gotta be these 2000s born kids on this app that don't know about this ish. Now, I commend Cardi for sticking up for Kim because she is a legend and she doesn't deserve to be bullied. However, I find it rather interesting at the same time because Cardi hasn't really paid much mind to Kim for a while now, nor has she came out with the collab with this real so-called legend, as she puts it, which she is a legend, by the way. I didn't mean to say so-called, but it's interesting because when it's another female rapper like Nicki getting dragged and bullied all the time online by her fan base, which some of these pages Cardi B does follow, she has nothing to say when Nicki is a legend, and one Cardi was obviously a fan of and looked up to because her old tweets tell us that, and so does the videos of her singing to Nicki Minaj's songs from Pink Print and Pink Friday. So you don't mind one legend being disrespected but not another? Someone you find to be a legend so much but haven't collabed with at all since you've been in the game for the past 5 years, even though she says she was so-called passing you her crown. Now, when someone with the Nicki Abbey, of course, she definitely gonna respond to the Nicki Abbey Twitter pages to stir the pot. This page brought collabing with Kim up. Cardi quickly fired back and said this. Now, what does a collab got to do with someone constantly getting cyberbullied? Before an artist, I'm a woman with feelings, and I know how much it hurts to constantly get picked on. When I collab with her, it's going to be at the right time and the right song. I don't rush a big moment. Now, I found this interesting because when Remy Ma invited Cardi and Kim with her out on the stage back in 2017, Kim was laughing and dancing on stage with the other female rap chicks when Remy Ma said F Nicki Minaj and continued to play Sheether, which was a Nicki diss track. But the ironic part of all this is they were there to claim female rap unity while dissing another female rapper. Like I said, before she follows blogs who constantly bash and bullied Nicki but claims she know what it's like to be picked on. I just find that ironic. You would think the motorsport collab would have been a big moment, especially since she was a fan of Nicki's when she came into the game, but she was last minute asked to be on that record, and that sounds a bit rushed to me. But in all honesty, it's just strategic of her in my eyes because, like I said, she really hasn't paid Kim much mind until now, and it seems more beneficial for her to do so. But of course, you can let me know your thoughts. Do you feel Cardi was genuine with her defense? So let me know that below. Remember to keep it cute in the comments. This is my commentary and opinion. Please let me know yours below with some respect. I look forward to reading your thoughts. Don't forget to give this video that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. And lounge with your girl on Instagram and Twitter at Lady J Lounge Room. I will see y'all in the next video, fam.